Hey guys, Godzilla here. Welcome back to another video. In this video, we are going to be talking about some more Godzilla movie news. The first thing that we have for today is that we have new Godzilla vs. Kong Chinese posters revealed. I think that these are better than the previous one that we've had, but I don't think that they're better than the first Chinese poster that we had of Godzilla and Kong fighting underwater. That one is my favorite Chinese poster that we've had so far. But out of the two, the Godzilla one is my favorite. I think Godzilla looks very menacing in Hong Kong. But I also think that the Kong one is the most interesting. First off, the axe doesn't look good, which is not the interesting part of the poster. But I do want to mention that the axe doesn't look good here. Mainly the dorsal fin part of the axe. I just think it looks kind of flat and wide and inaccurate from what we've seen in the figures and in the trailers, though we don't really get a good look of it in the trailers. But I just don't like the way it looks. We also see warbats flying in the background, which I don't think necessarily is what they're going to be doing in a movie. I think that's like an effect for the poster. My guess is that they can jump and glide or ramp off objects such as mountains and hills to glide. But I can't say for sure that they'll be getting that much high in the air. I don't think that they would, but I could be wrong. And ramping off objects is something what we've seen in the trailer when we see the one warbat kind of ramp off the side of one of the mountains towards Kong before getting hit by the other warbat, which is being swung by Kong. But the most interesting thing that we see in this poster is that we have a new Titan in this poster, a spider-like Titan that is not Kumonga. I can say 100% that it's not Kumonga, because if it was, it looks nothing like Kumonga. My guess is that this is paying homage to one of the spider creatures that we've seen in King Kong 1933 in the pit scene, because that's what it looks like to me. It looks like one of those spider creatures that we've seen there. I think that'd be really cool to see a homage to that. Plus, the Hollow Earth is more centered towards Kong than Godzilla, so creatures being more, connected to Kong, and, since we have Skullcrawlers, which is the kind of like paying a homage to one of the creatures that we've seen in King Kong 1933. I don't know the official name for that. I don't even think that has a name. And I ended up calling that like the OG Skullcrawler before when I talked about the NECA version of that creature. So they could be doing a similar kind of thing here with this spider creature, but I could be wrong. That is just my theory, but I can say for sure that it's not going to be Kumonga, because it just doesn't look like him, and it wouldn't make sense. Because if it was, then I wouldn't like it. But that's just my opinion. If you think it's Kumonga, then that's your opinion. And yeah, moving on, we have another new Godzilla vs. Kong poster revealed. This one looks really cool as well, and this is reported to be on display at bus shelters, which is pretty interesting. But out of that, we have a new MonsterVerse March banner from the official Warner Brothers YouTube channel. So from now on, I am declaring that March is forever MonsterVerse March. You cannot tell me otherwise, because that is, I'm making it official. You can think otherwise. It don't matter. It's already proven to be fact that MonsterVerse March is a thing, so there you go. But out of that, we have a new Godzilla vs. Kong Chinese theater exclusive products revealed. We have a Godzilla vs. Kong themed popcorn box. We have a Godzilla vs. Kong themed cups. And we also have Godzilla vs. Kong themed lids for those cups. But we also have Godzilla vs. Kong themed, or not themed, but Godzilla vs. Kong toys for this, but I'm going to be talking about that for figure news because it's obviously figure related. But out of that, we have new images for the upcoming Godzilla vs. Kong book, Kong and Me, revealed. I like the art style that is used for this book. Obviously, it's a bit cartoony, but I do like the way it looks. And also, it seems that this is going to be a rhyming book, which I'm not a huge fan of rhyming, mainly if it's connected to Shakespeare, because, oh boy, I really, really, really dislike the writing style of Shakespeare. But it doesn't seem to be the case here, so it's all good. But this book releases March 30th, 2021, and is about $20. Next we have new back covers for Godzilla Dominion, Kingdom Kong, and Monsterverse Titanthology, Volume 1 revealed. These provide descriptions for the book, though the Monsterverse Titanthology Volume 1 is the most easiest because that's just Godzilla, Aftershock, and Rebirth of Kong in one comic, so we already know what those are. I mean, not everyone knows, but most of us know. But we do have some new information on Godzilla Dominion and Kingdom Kong, as well as new images for Godzilla Dominion and Kingdom Kong from these descriptions, so that is really nice. But out of that, we have a new promo video for the Shin Godzilla zipline attraction in Japan, which I never thought I would be coming back to talk about this Shin Godzilla attraction again, because, oh boy, I've talked about this thing so many times, it's absolutely insane. But we have short clips of the short film that is made for this attraction, which is of Godzilla being attacked by the military and all that kinds of stuff. And then we have a cinematic shot of people being ziplined into Shin Godzilla's mouth. And then we have another cinematic shot of people playing the minigame that is at this attraction, which is pretty cool, I guess. But hopefully that is the last time I ever have to talk about that attraction, because it's driving me nuts. But out of that, we have a new 4K digital remastered Mothra 1961 that will be shown at a film festival in Japan that begins April 2nd, 2021 through March 31st, 2022. And I think that's really cool that they made a 4K digital remastered of Mothra 1961. I'm interested to see how that is going to work, like how remastered is it, like how did they remaster it, and depending on what they did, I hope they do that for Godzilla 1954, the first Godzilla movie, because that would be really cool. But the last thing that we have for today is that we have new Uniqlo UT Godzilla vs. Kong t-shirts revealed. I put this in last minute because I only had one t-shirt for this to talk about, but there's actually more t-shirts to talk about for this. So we have one of Godzilla, one of Kong, and two of Godzilla and Kong. But the big one that we have, which, spoiler warning here because it is a spoiler, so if you don't want to know what it is, then I would recommend clicking off this video, and I hope you enjoy the video if you do end up doing so. But if not, this new shirt is a Mechagodzilla t-shirt, which looks pretty cool, but nothing really too much to say about that. But that is all of the movie news for this video. I do have a bit of other movie news that I didn't include in this video because, well, I had a bunch of notes written down already for this video, and I would have to rewrite all my notes and all that kind of stuff. So I didn't really want to do that. So I just went with this, and then I save all that for the next movie news that will maybe be sometime later in the week, if not this weekend. So stay tuned for that. But as of now, there is no more news for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.